So, as Rosie said, is she too fat, loud, and lesbian for TV? Let's meet our next guest to discuss this whole brouhaha. Shanann Govani is the celebrity follower and gossip columnist for the National Post, and Antonia Zerb is media columnist for the Toronto Star.
Hi, both of you. Let's first of all, was Rosie, I mean, she was going to leave anyway, but Shanann, let's start with you. Was she kicked off after this, said, that's it, Rosie, time's up, or did she really just say, that's it, I don't need this anymore?
Well, my instinct is, and it jives with what she says on her blog, is someone asked her, why did you let them kick you off? And she goes, I kicked myself off, basically. And it seems like she was really upset about the split screen they did. You know, it's a very Springer-esque move on the behalf of the producer and the director. So my thinking is that Rosie said, I'm done.
Slash brilliant TV move.
Exactly. It's like, well, yeah, they did. I mean, they had an opportunity to go to commercial, and they didn't. They kept the segment running because...
In fact, Joy Behar kept saying, you know, where's the commercial break? But Antonia, riddle me this, why are we all so fascinated with it?
She's a very polarizing figure, Rosie is. She has been the most subversive person on network TV that I've ever seen. There is nobody like her who has ever appeared on network television in the United States. And just to give you the extent of how polarizing she is, I post on an online forum that involves women from across Canada. I won't name it because I want to, maintain my privacy and be able to continue to post on it. But hi, girls. And we got into this on Friday, and these are women who are very supportive of each other. You know, you say you're sad about something, and everybody's in their hugs and waves. And the threads got so vicious, the moderators had to pull. About Rosie. People who hate her, who say she should shut up, that women shouldn't behave like that, or that she's crazy. And poor Elizabeth Hasselbeck, and she has attracted the hatred of the the Catholic Church, the gun lobby, every powerful interest in the United States.
True, but the ratings went up. Okay, so raising
and not only that, she's won 11 daytime Emmys.
Yeah, I mean, so the point is, people clearly like her. My question is she too hot? Is TV supposed to be like, hello, co-host, fake chit chat, like we do, the fake stuff? Or the roiling underneath it that we really feel.
I think the reason we're fascinated is that this is reality television at its most real. You know, even on shows like Hardball or Crossfire, it's almost like the pantomime of arguments. You know, there's a performance art to the punditry. Here, these two were fighting like there was actually something at stake, and it comes through on television.
And it's also because I think they're women. And they take it to an emotional level. And women, especially Rosie, you're supposed to sit there, shut up, and be pretty. And Rosie wasn't doing that, And if you go online to the blog, no, it's true, because if you go on the blogs, they'll say the skinny, the thin, slim, pretty blonde. Christian blonde, the fat, and look at the
Rosie said that was the way it was going to play out.
On Wednesday night, Curtis Lee on MSNBC, he's the founder of the Guardian Angels, said on Hannity and Combs that he'd like to take a bat to her. But nobody shut him down.
But you know what? I have a theory, and tell me what you think about it. Not a single one of us, those people have been together for a show. Maybe Rosie came in only last year, but they've been together a long time. Joy Behar, Elizabeth Hasselbeck, they know each other. This is a very real situation. Who among us has not been sitting at a dining room table when two people, friends sometimes, spark and go at it and really get into a real argument?
There was something almost Latin about this. It was like watching the Italian Parliament, on the really bad days in Parliament, where most of American television, I mean, it's like the hosts are like shortbread cookies, or it's the Ellen archetype, who's kind of like warm and cuddly and kind of like Mr. Rogers.
But we really know you don't get threats at the end of it, and Rosie's was getting
but hang on,
threats.
That's disgusting. Nobody, I mean, what happens, those kind of things are, everybody agrees that when you say we should beat her, that's disgusting stuff. But come on, is Rosie just being attacked because of how she looks? She says, oh, you're pretty, and no, she cultivates controversy, and she's taken it to the next level. She's got to, I think, in some way, does Rosie know this is going on? Is she in control of this, and is she doing this for her own benefit?
Is it cultivating controversy when you say you know, guns are wrong, or the Catholic Church is, you know, against people like me, or saying that Donald Trump marries women the age of his grandchildren, or, you know, or to raise the legitimate questions that there are legitimate questions still to be asked about 9/11.
But there is a cultivation in the sense that Rosie, if you recall, was once the Queen of Nice and was the you know, all-American Target, Walmart, every woman.
Was she really?
Well, exactly. So I mean, if that was, it's like she has taken an opportunity to create Rosie the Broad as brand. You know.
Okay.
So in that way, there is a cultivation.
We got to go, but we could just. Do you want to just fight over the commercial break? Just quickly. Will this one-word answer? Will this harm or hurt Rosie's career after The View?
Oh, no, not harm. Not harm.
I think she's done.
Wow.
I think she's.
Well, certainly she doesn't need to have
because she's chosen to be done. I think that she's going to take a step back now, because.
And she certainly doesn't have to worry about money, right?
No, she's no.
We're done. We're done for this segment.
Oh, be quiet.
Stop
it!
Stop it! I know how this did turn out.
You cowards!
Oh, everyone's going to say, poor little Carol.
lesbian.
Poor little Carol. Everyone's beating up on her. Thanks,
And the poor little Christian
Oh,
Evan.
yes. That's it. Anthony Zerb, Shanann Govani, thanks for letting us get beaten up by you again.
We'll be right back with your thoughts on last week's show. Please stay with us.
That's the theater you were talking about. We have had